Battle Rap Royalty, we are back. I know you guys have been dying for this recap video. It's your girl, the Duchess.
It's your boy Tex. We here. We're gonna give this recap. I'm sorry in advance if it's a long recap, but before we start, long live Mac the Captain. Rest in peace, Mac the Captain. Point forward. This is all for you. Captain's Cup. It's all for you. Rest in peace.
I'm so excited for everything that's coming up. Aside from the point forward that we're about to go over, this Captain's Cup tournament is going to be lit. So stay tuned because we're going to go over the qualifiers, the lineup, and they already have some battles announced. So stay tuned for that because it's going to be big eye battle shit. all fall and winter long. But point forward, let's go.
Also, today's a special day. 2 years. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, past day. And it's crazy because we were just talking about that. I know you were saying 2 years ago was A Ward versus Nitty. And we were talking about how that was such a crazy, amazing battle. And then, what was it you said?
6 hours later.
6 hours later, the world stopped. And that happened. And we found out about past day. I can go on and on about past day. But I just want to say that I wish he could see now how the culture has united. I mean, it's still a little messy in some areas, but I think that it's obvious to tell that the biggest cracks in battle rap are now sealed and the culture has come together in a way they never have before. And I just think that we have a morale to hold up to by having someone like Pat Stay in the culture. Rest in peace, Pat Stay.
Facts. So, point forward 2, let's get right into it. So, first battle was Local Man versus Snowman.
Local Man versus Snowman. Shout out to them.
Hey, Local Man, did you take the man out your name? Because I see it's just Loco on here.
Everybody's just calling him Loco.
I guess it's just Loco. But first of all, I want to say this entire card was amazing.
It was amazing.
There was no bad battles. Every single battle was great.
Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to the Rooks who held down this card big time.
Yeah.
I want to shout all that out. Let's see if I can do it up the top.
Go off.
Local Man, Glow Man, Snowman, Seto.
Big Seto.
Desi Baker. Twice.
Shout out to, shout out to Twice and
Lockhart. Let's get Lockhart on ASAP. Damn, if I miss someone, I feel bad, but I think that's all of them. Oh, Homeschool. Big Rook shit.
Homeschool. Shout out to Big Rook in the beginning of the battle. That was wild. First of all, let me say that we were having severe FOMO. Like, understand, if y'all don't see us in the building, it's because we couldn't. But we were literally watching from home, and it was so lit. So I was like, oh, these guys are up late. I was like...
DJ, my bad. I forgot you. DJ Rooks, my bad.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get it. We are big fans of DJ, so they know.
All right, so let's start with Loco versus Snowman. Fire battle was a 1-rounder. They were both great. First of all, let's so I definitely had Loco winning.
And they were both Office Space, like this first time Office Space.
Both of them live debut. Both of them live debut. And both of them, you would never think that this is their live debut. Believe me, there's a lot of battlers that make their live debut, and you can tell it's their live debut. Every single person on this card that made their live debut, you could not tell it was their live debut.
That was crazy.
They were great.
Shout out to y'all. That was amazing.
Both of them were great. I had Loco taking the battle. But nothing against Snow. I mean,
at all, because Snow did great.
He did great too, and I think, people get down on losses, but there's this thing as a good loss. Like, you could have a good loss and still, it's not like Snow lost and like, oh man, Snow's not going to get booked no more. That's not going to happen. It wasn't that at all. It was a great battle.
It was just that somebody has to win the battle.
Somebody has to win the battle. And we're going to get into that for a lot of these battles. But shout out to Loco for getting the W for sure. And then we went into a judge battle, Twice versus Glowman.
So we talked about it before that he was going to be a judge for this battle and he couldn't pick a winner ahead of time. I had picked Twice going into this battle and
Twice won.
Twice did win this battle, but I am a huge Glowman fan now. Let me just say that.
Facts.
Super huge Glowman fan. I've been talking about him since that battle happened. So shout out to him. And
He was great, man. And I saw Glow put up a couple messages saying, "Oh, I need to slow down a bit. I need to enunciate." No, you don't need to do none of that.
You did what needed to be done.
You don't need to do none of that. What Big Chief Smash said was great advice, but you don't need to do don't slow down. Everything you did was great. As far as round by round breakdown, I think the first round definitely went to Twice, and the third round absolutely went to Glow clear, and it came down to the second. I gave Twice the second, but so I did have Twice second and first. But the first, if Glowman didn't have a couple of those stumbles that he had in the first, but you got to realize this is his first round, first live debut. He had a couple stumbles, but the material was amazing.
Yeah.
And I feel like I messaged him this as well. I feel like if he didn't do any of the stumbles, he definitely could have taken that battle. But Twice came out punching like he does.
And let's not forget, these guys are gonna go home and watch this. So this is the first time they're gonna see themselves and critique themselves, and I think it's only up from there.
This to me was one of the battles of the night. I think it was such a fire back and forth, and I'm so excited to see what's next for both of these guys on IBA. Actually, for all four of the dudes that we just talked about, all four of them are Rooks, by the way. So like I said in an earlier tweet, Rooks taking over, man. It's Rook season. We had 30s, we had Chain Gang, we got EGL, we got Syndicate. It's Rook time. So yeah, that was one of my battles tonight. Then we had the Terraform 3 Championship. Glory versus Desi Baker. First of all, congratulations, Desi Baker. Here, you guys show this.
I was gonna shout out Desi Baker.
Congratulations, Desi Baker, for being the third Terraform champion. I think Mike was first and then Takato, but now Desi Baker joins them. I think Glory had an amazing first two. I really did. I know I was in the minority by saying that he might have taken the first two and Desi took the third clear. On the rewatch, I probably had Desi edging it 2-3, but that's another great back and forth.
Another good battle. Yeah.
It's another one, like, if you got people thinking, like, damn, who won? Glory's first two were fire. All three of Desi's were fire. Anytime you're having a debatable conversation, the battle was great. So another great battle for a point forward to, and again, shout out to Desi Baker for winning Terraform 3. That was huge.
I want to say big. I'm trying to think if I got to see the full entirety of Big Hunter and X to God. I might have been in and out at that time. So who did you have for that battle?
So Big Hunter, X to God. I had X to God taking the first clear, and I had Big Hunter taking the second clear. And then the third, I had X to God winning.
Okay.
So I had X to God 2-1. I do think that is the majority opinion, and that was my prediction as well. X, this was not his live debut, but it's not like he has 50 battles under his belt either.
Right.
So shout out to these new dudes, man, taking over. X, you did an amazing job. The freestyle off the top when he was lighting the blunt, fire. That was another good battle, man. Like, I saw Homeschool said that was one of his battles of the night. So, like, every single battle we're going to go over is really good. I can't stress enough.
It's an event that, if you can, get on that app, get on that iBattle TV app, and make sure y'all watch that event, because what we're saying isn't even doing it enough justice.
The VOD is available, but, I mean, you subscribe to the app, it's $25 a month, I believe now, and you get
endless amounts of events.
And you get all of the events, because there's always events every, 2 weeks.
And you want to get in there now before this tournament gets popping.
Facts.
DJ and Tariq. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Tariq, you obviously won this battle. We know you won this battle. We are so proud of you, Tariq. But I don't think that is what needed to be said. Tariq knows that he is nice. This battle was for all the naysayers and the people who was doubting him, like us. We just saw DJ come off a great performance. So me going into this battle, I thought, as much energy as Tariq has, I thought DJ was gonna have more energy, him walking around in circles. And I feel like even in the first, I'm not gonna lie, in the first, I still was like, I don't know, babe, I might have DJ. And he's like, nah, Tariq is wilding right now. Tariq is wilding. And then I have to say that when he got personal, I believe it was the second round, he started talking about his family. literally had chills. And what he managed to do was go not only in and out of pockets, but he went from being punchy to very serious to playing around to very serious to joke. It was like we went through all types of emotions watching this battle, and it was an amazing battle. I don't want DJ to feel defeated because this was just Tariq's night.
It was performance of the night, Tariq.
Performance of the night.
Absolutely. Everything, every round. His second round was masterful. DJ was great. I would say gentleman's 30. DJ was not bad at all. DJ didn't stumble. DJ went through his stuff. DJ had great material, but it was just Tariq's night. I don't know how else to put it. Tariq went absolutely crazy. The freestyle to Snowman.
Right.
You ever watch Porn on Mute? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
The strolling through everything that he did.
And you could tell
everything, every round.
You could tell a well-rounded battle rapper because there was a point where he was freestyling to the crowd saying that someone interrupted, and we were like, did they interrupt? We don't know if they interrupted or not. Regardless, it was fire. He did what needed to be done, and those are the characteristics as a performer that you need to put in place, and he's viral all weekend.
Big viral. So I went back and watched it to see because when on first watch I didn't think Snowman was even talking, but on the second watch I saw Snowman doing something like that, and I was like, oh shit, man, he was talking. Rookie mistake.
Right. But that's what you have to do in this game.
We got to talk about the run that Tariq has been on, man. Tariq he's been on a run in iBattle, man. A lot of wins. It's giving me Nakim vibes the way I haven't seen Tariq lose in a long time. We'll get to that later. But Tariq is really on a run, and we got Captain's Cup coming up, and I don't think anyone wants to run into Tariq right now, man. He's got South
That's
Carolina.
That's what's gonna be so dope about this
South Carolina on his back right now. I hope I got the right Carolina. Then we had
JR and the Lord.
JR and Lord Giovanni. So first, let me start off by saying, Gio, sorry, but like 40 seconds of your first round is not recorded. The stream went out, and I even went to watch the playback to see if it was fixed. No, there was a big portion that was just blank. Then he came in a little bit, then it went blank again, and then he finished the first. And the part that I did watch of the first, it was good. It's really hard to judge the first without hearing that part. But JR's first was fire, man. And at one point, I'm like, damn, did Gio win the first? And,
at one point, I was like, did JR grow his hair back? Because he's wild and he's acting like long hair JR right now. And he was aggressive.
I think the first is when he had so I shot again, and that was fire. It's really hard to judge that first. But based off of, I saw all of JR's first, and that shit was fire.
Yeah.
So I want to say JR won the first, but again, if I missed some haymakers, everyone at home missed the haymakers. Gio. I did have Gio taking the second round. That was when he brought out the bucket and pretended to be JR. I didn't like the way Gio started with the rebuttals because they kind of missed a little bit with the rebuttals, but he made up for it in the second round.
And then he rapped him.
That's not in the second round. So I do have Gio winning the second round, and in the third round, I had JR winning that. But I do want to say the whisper thing. We had no idea what he said. JR texted me and said it was fire. But I just think the whole idea, I liked it. I don't know how people felt about it in the building or on camera, but I like that idea that no one knows what the fuck I'm saying to you, but I'm talking to you right now.
And then for your opponent to be like, nah, he was talking.
He was talking. So that's fire. But JR still, to me, took that third clear. That was with the John Lennon fan. I'm a John Legend fan. Give me the green light. Fire. Him taking off with the white beater, right?
Yeah.
The John Lennon.
Yeah.
That was a moment, man. JR took that third. So I want to say 2-1 JR. We'll see if we ever get the footage to the beginning of Gio's first. But as of right now, I got it 2-1 JR.
Nah, y'all just gonna have to one day when we're all outside, y'all just go outside and freestyle and redo the first outside.
I messaged Gio. I said you're gonna have to record the whole first on selfie mode and post it because I didn't hear that.
We'll make a whole thing out of it. I'm gonna call this the
number one contender match.
The battle for Appa. Who gets to see Appa?
The number one contender match. Kang versus Dexter. Another battle of the night option, man.
That was one of the loudest battles ever.
Yeah. It was so good, man. I cannot talk about how great that battle was. So honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Dex won. Shout out to Dex. Shout out to Dexter. That's big for him, man. Water League champion. About to battle Appa. Probably on Goda in October. Awesome for him. I think Dexter won the first clear to me. I think Kang took the third clear to me. And however you call the second, I think that's
your preference.
It's preference. It's preference on however you call him the second. But another battle of the night, man. It was great to see. Both of them are two top eye battlers.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get to see Dex versus Appa, and that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's definitely exciting. I don't want to give early predictions.
I don't know. That's gonna be a really good battle. I don't know how I feel about seeing Dexter yelling at Appa.
I'm gonna love it. But we know what we're gonna see. We're gonna see an Appa impersonation of Dexter.
My god!
I'm gonna speak good. Oh man, I
can't wait.
Can't wait to, because I've heard it a million times and I want to hear it again. I want to hear it again. But Appa knows I always pick up to lose, so Dex 3-0. Appa knows what time it is, man. But going to the next battle, Los Prime.
Los Prime versus King Brook. Let me just say that I need to start putting more. When we talked about this battle before, I'm like, I'm always ready to go on the Los Prime run. I don't talk about how fire King Brook is enough. And I feel like I didn't do his just due by mentioning that going into this battle. And when I see King Brook, I'm like, he's one of my favorites, but I don't mention it a lot. And I feel like King Brook needs to get a little bit, but let's put some more respect on Brook's name. That was a fire battle.
So what I'm going to say about this battle, first of all, I loved everything about this battle.
Mm-hmm.
King Brook did what he's supposed to do with that opportunity to battle
Prime.
The top, or one of the top eye battlers on the roster, right? He's definitely in the top 3, however you want to put it. He did everything he was supposed to do with a near flawless round.
Mm-hmm.
King Brook was fire. I had to hit him up on the side because he had the jagged edge. I got a B-bar. I don't know how old he is, but I know I'm old, and I love that bar.
And you love that.
And I love that bar. So I had to hit him up on the side like, damn, how old is he? But but King Brook, man, I love everything about your performance. And just for even some people to say it's debatable with Los Prime,
it's fire.
You did everything you're supposed to do. Let's talk about Los Prime.
So I was gonna say with Prime is a battler that I feel like I still don't get to grasp all the amazingness on the first shot. Like I feel like I need to tell Chilla he needs to invite Prime to one of his pendulum classes, because you could have a class on breaking down.
Not to learn, by the way, to teach.
No, to teach and to break down all the bars of what Prime is saying. Like it's almost like an art that it's like you have to hear it over and over again to catch every little thing that's in there. Everyone
knows he punches. He's one of the best punchers in the world. But I was saying, bro, his setups are punches in its own, man. His setups are so crazy. And if I am picking a winner of this battle, because I always do like say, at the end of the day, there is a winner. There's a loser and there's a winner. I will say that Prime edged it by a little bit, but I think if it was switched and Brook went second and Prime went first, I think we would be having a different conversation. It could be Brook may have edged it if he went second, because in one rounders that's a big deal. But I think they were both extraordinary, man. I love that battle. I think it has a lot of replay value. They both were amazing, man. I had Prime edging it, but again, Brook, you did what you were supposed to do with that opportunity. You did everything right.
Facts. Another great battle.
Main event, Nakim.
Main event, Nakim. Put some respect on it. Nakim versus Homeschool. First of all, Homeschool, well, at the time they didn't know they were going to be main event. I was going to say Homeschool was in the building from the beginning. And, most of the time people get this persona when they know they're one of the best on the cards, or they're, main event, close to main event, where they don't show up until later. Homeschool was there bright and early, was there for all the battles, all the events. What I want to say is Homeschool talks his shit to a minimum. And he is very humble for somebody that just be coming in there wilding on all the top people all the time. It's like whenever you think somebody is on the rise, Homeschool's like, hold on now, let me remind you who I am real quick. And comes in the ring and wows out. Shout out to Homeschool and shout out to Nakim.
Facts. I love the angle when he was saying how people say he doesn't give shots, and he's like, and he just went on to talk about all the shots he gave.
Yeah.
So I had Homeschool going in 2-0 clear. I think he won the first 2 rounds clear. Nakim was punching. He was doing great punches, but Homeschool was just, man.
Is that another battle that you think if it was switched, who went? No, Homeschool went second or Homeschool went first?
Homeschool went second. But I don't think it would have mattered here, man. Homeschool was great. Then Nakim spit his third. And I said Nakim's third was one of the best. Absolutely amazing. I loved his third. It's one of the best rounds I ever heard him spit. I put on, I was live tweeting like I always do. I said, man, that's a tough third to beat. Like, even if Homeschool's up 2-0 already, what a wonderful third Nakim spit. And then Homeschool spit his third. And I was like, he even said before,
how he started it.
That was a great round. Unfortunately, this is my best round too. And Homeschool's third showed why he is one of the best battlers ever.
Yeah.
He showed, and I'm so glad he got all of his flowers. He was getting flowers on Twitter. He was getting flowers in person. Homeschool, you are an amazing writer. I did have Homeschool with the Gentleman's 30 in this one. You are the epitome of iBattle, man. You really are the heart of iBattle, and that battle was great. And Homeschool showed why he is.
And I think nights like this is what shapes people all around, because in a battle like this, look at that. Nakim knows he's the GOAT, but now he knows, like, you know what? There's different personalities that I'm gonna come across in the battle rap world that I still gotta adjust to, because, like you said, he had a great third, but then so did Homeschool. So that's almost like an exercise that Nakim may not have had yet. Same thing when we're talking about the DJ and Tariq. DJ had a great, it was his night last time. Then you come off that and you're on a high, and then it's somebody else's night. Those are the battles. Those are the nights that shape you to be like, okay, this is what I need to work on. And it's also how you take a loss. Most of the time, you can't tell somebody lost if they're still like, yo, that was a great battle. It's when you show defeat. It's when everybody loses and says they're gonna retire. We don't want to hear that. We got mad battles coming up, mad things. Nobody's retiring right now. There's a whole tournament coming up.
Nah, DJ took his loss very, very well.
Right,
and I do
that's
want to say,
you're supposed to.
DJ's 3 rounds could have beat a lot of people. A lot of people, just not Tariq that day.
Right.
Not Tariq on 100. Tariq on 100 was unbeatable that day, and I think there's not one person in that building that could have beat that Tariq, including Appa and Fibo and all the greats were in the building that day. Right. Tariq was amazing. I do want to shout out, if we were supposed to have Fibo versus Dunch. Dunch did say this morning that he apologizes and he does hope that iBattle still wants it. and that he is willing to still do the battle. And I know Fibo's willing to still do the battle. So I do think that we are going to get that battle. We do want that battle. I know my daughter definitely wants that battle. So it is absolutely still going to come. And I do want to shout out to Knox, man. I know Knox had a heavy clip ready for Flair Soul. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to say that round. And maybe that gets rescheduled as well. Maybe not. But
I'm trying to stay positive, but I'm not a happy camper about either of those issues not going down. But it happens.
But honestly, the card was so stacked that we didn't even have to talk about the 2 battles that didn't happen.
Right.
It was such a good card. R.I.P. Mac the captain again. Point forward to. I do want to talk about really quick the 16 pre-selected people that are going to be on the Captain's Cup.
Yes.
So
and stay tuned, because like I said, we're going to go over the matchups that are going on.
We will have, I know they announced the qualifiers, so we will have another video to talk about the qualifiers and talk about all of those matchups. Yeah. Probably give predictions eventually. But again, I do want to make sure everyone knows the winner doesn't automatically advance. It's the best 16 performances. So if you have Battle of the Night, most likely both of them are going to go.
So you can have a great performance and not.
If you have a great performance, if you're a top 16 performer out of the 32 people battling, you're advancing. If you have a battle where both of them are choking and there's still a winner and a loser, but both of y'all might not make it. So if you have battle tonight where it's two, say an example is Tariq versus DJ, right? If that was a qualifying match, DJ, it was a gentleman's 30 for Tariq, but DJ's performance was good enough to advance.
Okay.
So you're taking just the top 16 performers and going on to face these people. So I'll announce the Water League.
Because you were going to say my league.
I was going to say, no, I'll announce Water League, my league. It is my league. Yeah, I'm not drafted, but they already know what time it is. So we got Knox.
Got some nice names over
there. Right,
yeah,
we got Knox. We got the Duke is on the card. Archduke Red Cat. We got CJA. Big CJA. Shout out to CJA. Just battled overseas and has a battle coming up with Franchise in Canada. Fire.
That's going to be punchy.
I want to say September 28th. Sorry if I got the date wrong. We got the number one contender, Dexter.
Let's go, Dex. Malcolm Dex.
We got my guy, Jerry. JR. We got Nakim, the Prophet. I still see the Prophet in your name. I know you say you want to take that out. It's still there. Nakim, the Prophet. Right? We got
y'all recruiting for Water League?
Yeah, Water League is stacked. I keep telling you Water League is stacked.
Man.
We got Lowe's, and I didn't even say Lowe's Preem.
Kill me for this.
I didn't even say Lowe's Preem yet, and I didn't even say Mr. Headband himself.
Jesus,
Big
Appa.
Pop Star Timmy. Appa, Lowe's Preem, Nakim, JR, Dexter, CJ, Archduke, Knox. That's a crazy 8. That is a crazy 8. So I'll let you go over your Sky League.
Let's go. Big Sky League. All right. Who we got over here? Oh, what'd you say? We got homeschool? Yes, we do. Thank you very much. What'd you say? Kang! We got
Why
Kang.
you yelling like the way he yells it?
Now we got homeschool, we got Kang, we got Mozzie, we got K-Venom.
Shout out to Mozzie, Muscle Milk coming back.
Pyrex, we got Classic, we got Cash Kid, and we got Tariq. This is very stacked. You know what? I'm staying with my gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying with my Sky League. But shout out to both of these. This is great.
Captain's Cup coming up, man. I can't wait. October 26th, October 27th. Those are the days of the qualifiers.
Yep.
We'll have another video to really highlight the Captain's Cup and talk about those qualifiers and all 32 people that were selected. And I want to go over who I think got snubbed. Who got snubbed in that 32? I got a couple names that I think should have been in those 32.
Talk about it.
I wish I was involved in picking these names, man. I wasn't.
Let's just say
Paul, Eddie.
You call him who he wants.
I need to pick a name.
Well, we'll see. I did see that there were 2 wild cards on there, so anything could happen. I'm pretty sure, people may call out sick.
You already know who the wild card is. Me versus Duchess. Get ready. Get ready for it.
Oh, I guess I gotta get ready.
Get ready for it.
Battle Rap Royalty, thank you for tuning in. Shout out to all the guys. Like I said, we miss you. Big iBattle. Make sure y'all get that iBattle TV app so y'all can stay tuned. This tournament's going to be lit. Long live the captain.
And subscribe to that iBattle YouTube, please. We are almost at 100K.
And TikTok.
We are like right there.
And TikTok.
We are like right there. Almost at 100K. Battle Rap Royalty. We're out of here.